Hi everybody, Keith Best here, and in this video I'm going to answer a question what was asked in the Facebook group. Somebody asked basically how to sort of get frequent asked questions and with the schema and all the rest of it. So I'm going to show you how I do it personally. So there's a number of tools out there which will actually scrape the Google questions and answers. Page Rewriter is one of them. You can do scrape it inside of there and get the questions there. It does about 4 at a time, I think. So you have to sort of scrape 4, save them, scrape another 4, save them, scrape another 4, save them, and it will generate the schema as well for all your questions. What I'm going to use is my own tool. And this is something I actually wrote for myself, and then Mike talked us into letting you guys have it as well. So I'm going to use that and show you how I do it with this. There's a couple of ways to do it with this. I'm going to show you my way. So you go into Google Q&A scraper first, because obviously you need the questions first. Then once you are in there, I'm going to do it for this site here, which is my latest test site. Let's just go in. I don't think I've got any in. Let's have a look. Magic page. Oh no, go away, go away. All right, so has my descriptions, has keywords, has homepage. Right, I've got no questions in there at the moment. Cool. So Google Q&A scraper. So this actually scrapes the Google people also ask. So if I do just go for gutter cleaning, you don't want to go too niche down, right? Like if I do gutter cleaning Richmond VA, might not find any questions. Where if I go gutter cleaning at the top level, then the chances are, then you have a choice. You can either do sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10 pages of questions. So what that is 10 clicks. Okay, so as you'll have probably seen, you get about 4 questions. You click on them, it becomes 8. You click on them, it becomes, and it just expands out like that. So you can do up to 10. Just for now, just for this demo, I'll just do 5 because it obviously got to do the click, wait for it to expand and pull all the questions out and all the rest of it. It can take some time. So if I do 5, and then obviously I want to be on google.com because I want to be in America. So let's pull it. It's going away. It's now going to search for them questions. Like I say, it does quite a bit of work in the background because it gets proxies, because you can't sort of keep using the same, yourself. If you do lots of searches all at once, then basically what will happen is you will get sort of pinged by Google to do the capture and all that sort of thing. Okay, no questions found. Okay. Would have thought there would have been some questions for that. Try. But, okay. Okay, so let's do. Let's go. We'll just wait for this to do something. Hopefully it'll find some questions. There's got to be some questions for gutter cleaning. Okay, so it's found 20 questions, which is good. Right. So that's brought them all back. Now, you've got three options here. There's a text-only download, which basically downloads just the text file from the questions. In fact, let's download all three. So if I just put this into my downloads folder. Okay, so do that. Download that one. Do that. And download that one. Do that. Now open them. So this one that's come straight up on the screen, this is the middle one, which is the text and schema for you. So this comes straight up here, and basically it's got it so that it's got the schema in, it's got all 20 questions, and then it's got the 20 questions in there. You can use that straight away if you want. There's no harm in that. If you do want to use that, however, just get that one out of the way. You can also use this one, which is basically the one on the right, which is in import data. So that will automatically import it straight into Magic Page plugin. Using the import facility, you can just pull this straight into your Spintext shortcodes, and it's already there, already formatted, and it will work for you. However, I prefer, especially when I get 20 questions like this, splitting them up, because on your Magic Pages, you really want to like sort of split them up where possible, so they're a bit more random. So I tend to split them up a bit. So what I tend to do is use these ones. Okay, and just also there's like sort of things like that in there which are about as much use as a chocolate fire guard. Like actually the first few of them look like they're neither use nor bloody ornament. So down to here, really, I would say them questions there are just garbage, and I wouldn't want them on my site. So this is why I now use like sort of this text from here, because these look like a bit better as you go down. Apart from that one. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get rid of that one. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got about 12. Okay, that'll do. So we've got 12 questions on there. We'll get rid of these top ones as well. So 12 out of 20. Like I say, you could have done 10. You've probably got maybe 30 questions, 40 questions, something like that. Some of them might have been duplicated, but you could still like sort of look through them and change them. Okay, so just going to move these out of the way because I'm going to use another tool now. Okay, so now I've got the Q&A Schema Generator. So I need to give this a shortcode name. But basically, I'm just going to call it FAQ shortcode. Okay. Now, all I do, let's say we got 12. So if we do 3 lots of 4, so all I do is I copy the question and the answer and drop it in there. And just take that top line off and put it in there. And I get rid of that. Okay, then I just press add a question. We said 4, didn't we? So number 2. Take this one, add it in, take that one and do that. and get rid of that. Add a question. Which is one. Get rid of that. Put it there. Get rid of the date. Okay, because I don't want the date. I mean, you can spin these, you can do what you want with them, like sort of later, but I don't bother because my content's going to be different and I'm going to have different questions on different pages. So you now do that. And do. So this is number 4. We do that and we get rid of the date. Okay. So that now is all my questions in. So all I do is do submit. It now puts them in a format which is ready to be added to your Magic Page plugin Spintext shortcodes file. So it's got the schema there, it's got everything there for you. Now you can download it as the previous one and then upload it into Magic Page plugin. But because I'm actually going to do these as I want them as the same Spintext shortcode, but I want 3 different ones, I don't bother downloading it. All I do is copy the schema data. Okay, just do data copy, do okay, come over to here, and let's create a new Spintext shortcode, and it's plain and FAQ. Just save that and put that, and all you do is you paste it straight in. Okay, then do add a new option. Clear the form, give it a name whatever you want. FAQs. But you're not going to use that name now, and then I go on to the next 4. So I'll find this one, scroll down, copy that, paste it in. Oops. Get rid of that. Add a question. Copy that. Paste it in. Do that. Get rid of that. Add a question. This is number 3. Do that. Get rid of that. Do that. It hasn't got any date on. That's fine. Add a question. Of that. And there you go. So now I do submit. Come down here, copy the schema data, and add it in there. Add a new option. Come back to here, clear the form, and just do FAQs. So last 4, so we do that. Put in there. Get rid of that. Do that. Add a question. Do that. No date on that one. Number 3. Do that. Add a question. Get rid of that. Last one. That hasn't got a date on. So do submit. Okay, scroll down, copy schema data, and come into here and do save. Let's just copy that. Before I do anything else, I need to update. That's now updated with that gutter cleaning FAQ in. So if I now go up here and edit with Elementor, scroll down to the bottom somewhere, say about here, add heading, clean FAQs. And obviously you can spin your heading and all that sort of gubbins. But if you just do text editor, do that, update. So now when I do a view, I need sorting out because it's not full width. Got pest control video on. Got the clean FAQ. So when I'm on here, what happens if gutters are not cleaned as the top one? So let's see what happens when I go to Manchester. What happens if I've got the crazy ass girl? Let's go to Montrose. Oops. How do I keep Tiger Stripe off my gutters? Chestnut Hill. What happens if gutters are not cleaned? Churchill. Oh, Churchill's in twice. Why is gutter cleaning so expensive? So as you can see on various pages, the actual text changes or the facts change, which obviously makes your magic pages slightly different on each one. That's why I normally do like sort of 10, because I'll probably get about 30 questions, 40 questions, and then I can have like sort of 5 or 6 at 4, 5 questions a pop. That way I'm really getting like sort of the difference coming through. But it has all got the schema in, because if I go here and do a view page source and scroll down, see if we can find where the actual questions are. That's me video, so it'll be the next one down. That's a nice schema. Go in there. Where's the questions gone? That's at the bottom. It must be up here. Well, there's a question. Tell you what, be easy going up here and going to and clicking that. Test the URL. This is why I did the view source, because this normally does take a while. There you go. But there you've got FAQ and a video on there. So FAQ, unnamed item, and you've got your questions in. So there you go. That is how I do frequently asked questions on my magic pages. Hope that was useful, guys. Catch you on the next video. Bye.